Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be drawing with coffee because I've been wanting to do that for a while, and I've seen The Average Artist and Kasey Golden do it, and I've seen it before as well, and I just think it's a creative way to try something new, and I hope you guys will like it as well. So we have 3 different coffee types. I don't know how I'm going to use this yet. I'm pretty sure I'm going to use a palette just to maybe make them a bit thinner if I want a lighter color, but I don't know how dark these are going to be yet. So there's 3 different coffee types that I could make at home. So I have this one, which is the instant one that I think is the thickest. And I have the normal black coffee, but this one also has green in it. And I thought that could be kind of cool for some kind of effect. And then I have some coffee bag. Yeah, so it's just like a coffee bag instead of coffee powder. So it's kind of the same thing, probably lighter and not with the corns without the coffee thing. So I'm gonna draw a few coffee items, and we're gonna start painting. So I started out swatching all the different brew types that I had just to see what kind of values I could get. It was pretty important to get this done because I need to see what I can actually do with coffee, you know. And I was actually pleasantly surprised with, especially with the instant coffee, because it kind of behaved like paint when it was really thick. Even like the clumped together instant coffee that was at the bottom kind of worked like what I call a pan. So if I just used it straight from the darkest part of that coffee, it really got really dark, and that was really good. So I started sketching out some different items that I liked, and yes, that is actually a pencil, not a ballpoint pen. Surprising, right? You wouldn't believe that of me, would you? I just decided that a pencil would be just better for the theme of this drawing for some reason. I just feel like coffee, cafes, and pencils work better than if you had coffee, cafe, and ballpoint pen. I don't know why, I just wanted to try it again. I haven't actually used a lot of pencil for my watercolor pieces for a while, so I thought it would be a good idea. And I was actually very happy with how I could actually erase things. Like, I've forgotten that you can actually erase and change things when you use pencil. This just goes to show that I've gotten used to the ballpoint pen. And when it came to painting, I actually poured them out in little like egg cups to kind of easily manipulate the color instead of kind of like put the pencil the brush all the way down in the big jars. And I actually started with the coffee bag brew because it was a bit of a lighter tone and without any grain, so I could get a nice latte color. It's really nice not having to mix a color that's close to a latte. Just like enjoy yourself and just use the coffee because it's exactly the color you want. And I had really fun coming up with the different coffee types. I found a lot of references to different cups and mugs and stuff, and a lot of these are actually like personal favorites. Like, I love the round mug for the latte, where you don't have a handle, so you have to hold it with both hands. I absolutely love it. And it's kind of like a nostalgic feeling because I've had a lot of those in my time. But a lot of them are not like matching up to the reference image that I used, because I just did a cool cup and then I needed to test different values and different grains and stuff. So I kind of just went wild with the different types. Actually, the grain worked so well on the cinnamon spice on top of that spiced latte on top there. I actually loved it. And yeah, I just kind of made up the coffee types on a whim. But I was going for some kind of menu where you could see all the coffee items, but it's painted in coffee. Wouldn't it be really cool if I could do this for a cafe and they would have like actual coffee painted images of their different coffee types? That would be so cool. And I actually ended up painting a little macaroon there as well with espresso, because I've I really like the Italian culture of breakfast is espresso with a little sweets, so I added to it. I needed to add that in as well, and that's why I added the milk and the sugar, just because I needed some extra stuff that was not just coffee. I was actually expecting the coffee. I almost said paint there for a second. I mean the coffee, I was almost expecting the coffee not to dry, because I've seen that happen to a lot of other people, and I don't have a hair dryer, so I could not use that if I needed to dry things quicker. But I was actually pleasantly surprised with the paper and the coffee. It actually dried pretty alright. I had to give it a little bit longer than my normal watercolor paint, but I was really happy. I really enjoyed it. Another thing that I noticed is the coffee gets sticky, especially when I use the really dark coffee from the instant to kind of create that really black coffee that you see. But it's alright. I just kept my arms and hands away from it as much as I could. And even now, like 24 hours later, it is pretty sticky. So it's probably better if it's like framed or something, so it wouldn't gather dust or something like that. But you can still see it's quite shiny, which is a really nice effect that you will never get with watercolor. Is that when you lift the page and you actually see it from an angle, it's glossy and it's really nice. Somehow I actually want to do more coffee art, because this was really fun and I really like the different coffee types, and why not do more of this, even though it's kind of like a weird media and I don't know how well it's gonna last. Like, is this gonna last for a long time, or will it start to fade? Like, we don't know yet. So I'll probably put it in the my shelf or my closet so that it won't get a lot of sunlight, so it will kind of last. But anyway, I do really want to try more coffee art, because it was really fun and I could do a lot of stuff with it, and maybe I can even go to restaurants and actually paint with coffee at the coffee store. That would be really cool. And I can film it maybe, if I'm not scared of filming in public. For some reason I actually felt like the piece needed a frame, so I added that in, and I actually also wanted to add some little flower things. I feel like I should have done this earlier, but I did actually end up just on a whim making some leaf patterns, kind of going from the corners, just to kind of connect the piece a little bit better together. I also ended up using a brown pencil, color pencil, to just darken edges and do a little bit of line art. I don't think this is for me, especially a lot of other people do an exclusive coffee challenge. You could only use pencil and then coffee, but I thought, why the heck not just use a brown pencil as well, just to get some darker edges. And I quite liked the result. I needed to get some of the edges, especially on the glass mugs and stuff, to be a bit darker. And then I actually added a few names as well, so writing what kind of coffee it is. Because it's really cute and I like when people do that. And I also ended up drawing a face on all the coffees, actually, just for fun. I think I was a bit inspired by Kasey's thumbnail when she has a face in the coffee mug, and I've seen faces on things before, like Fur Little Peach does it, and I think it's really cute. So I ended up doing it as well, and I hope you guys liked it. This is the final piece and it was really fun. I hope I can do it again. And that was it. That was the final drawing. I hope you guys liked me drawing some coffee art. I really enjoy drawing with coffee, painting with coffee. I've never done that before. I know it's a bit boring in a way, because it's only coffee items, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really fun to do. And I hope you guys liked watching, and maybe I'll do more coffee art, because it was really fun and really relaxing, and it smells like coffee, which is really nice. And I will see you guys next week. Bye bye. I just want to say thank you to all my Patreons because they're amazing in supporting me in making art every day and every week. Thank you guys so much. If you guys want a shout out at the end of my videos, please check out my Patreon link. It is in the description. So I want to say thank you to Christy Peters, Judith Lopez, Emily Chai, Pippa Ashton, Kristen Blaga, Jessie Grell, Kasey Golden, Krista Frias, Mark Thomas, Samantha Jones, Matilda Bouvier, Wolfsang Luna, Megan McLaughlin, Victoria Piles, Tassia Legan, That One Girl, Melly, Alexandra, Patty Orchestrum, Anestra, Amanda Friends, Victoria Miller, Kayla Rosemary, Babbitt, Live Lockdown, Phil Booth, and Okabuki. Thank you guys so much.